Hi guys, welcome to another audio video elaborating Jeremiah 39 of the King James Version Bible. And it reads, In the 9th year of Zedekiah king of Judah, in the 10th month came Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon and all his army against Jerusalem, and they besieged it. And in the 11th year of Zedekiah, in the 4th month, the 9th day of the month, the city was broken up. And all the princes of the king of Babylon came in and sat in the middle gate, even Nergal Sharezer, Samgar Nebo, Sarshish, Sarseshim, Rabsaris, Nergal Sharezer, Rabmag, with all the residue of the princes of the king of Babylon. And it came to pass that when Zedekiah the king of Judah saw them and all the men of war, then they fled and went forth out of the city by night, by the way of the king's garden, by the gate betwixt the two walls, and he went out the way of the plain. But the Chaldeans' army pursued after them and overtook Zedekiah in the plains of Jericho. And when they had taken him, they brought him up to Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, to Riblah in the land of Amoth, where he gave judgment upon him. Then the king of Babylon slew the sons of Zedekiah in Riblah before his eyes. Also the king of Babylon slew all the nobles of Judah. Moreover, he put out Zedekiah's eyes and bound him with chains to carry him to Babylon. And the Chaldeans burned the king's house and the houses of the people with fire, and brake down the walls of Jerusalem. Then Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, carried away captive into Babylon the remnant of the people that remained in the city, and those that fell away, that fell to him with the rest of the people that remained. But Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, left of the poor of the people which had nothing in the land of Judah, and gave them vineyards and fields at the same time. Now Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, gave charge concerning Jeremiah to Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, saying, Take him and look well to him, and do him no harm, but do unto him even as he shall say unto thee. So Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, sent, and Nebushashban, Rabsaris, and Nergal-Sharezer, Rabmag, and all the king of Babylon's princes, even they sent and took Jeremiah out of the court of the prison, and committed him unto Gedaliah the son of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, that he should carry him home. So he dwelt among the people. Now the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah while he was shut up in the court of the prison, saying, Go and speak to Ebed-melech the Ethiopian, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Behold, I will bring my words upon this city for evil, and not for good, and they shall be accomplished in that day before thee. But I will deliver thee in that day, saith the Lord, and thou shalt not be given into the hand of the men of whom thou art afraid. For I will surely deliver thee, and thou shalt not fall by the sword, but thy life shall be for a prey unto thee, because thou hast put thy trust in me, saith the Lord. Alright, guys, so in this chapter there are a few very, very important details. One, the Lord rewards. We all know that, right? And so we see two rewards being given. One, the important one, the most important in my opinion, okay? Jeremiah. Nebuchadnezzar sent word that Jeremiah should not be harmed, but the men should do as Jeremiah say to them. So Jeremiah has now became someone who has some influence, okay? because that's what the Lord has done. So Nebuchadnezzar cannot touch God's anointed servant. And also, not only that, but also Hebed Melech, sorry guys. The Lord also gave him that he would not need to fear, because the Lord will protect him also, because he trusted in the word that he heard from the Lord. He trusted in the Lord and he looked after the Lord's servant according to the word of God, according to the charge that the Lord had given him. And the most important thing in this chapter, the word of the Lord has come to pass. Okay? It has come to pass. Sorry, not past. Pass. Okay, guys? So, guys, we know that the Lord's word will never return to him void. And the nation of Israel, these people have been warned time and time again, countless times, by the Lord, sending his prophets to warn them to turn away from their wicked ways and to serve him. But they refuse. And even to the bitter end, they refuse to follow the word of the Lord still, because King Zedekiah was still trying to flee, was still going against the word that the Lord had sent to them. How disobedient can you be that even in the last or in the final hour, where you see all that the Lord had said would happen is taking place, that you would actually go against his word still? Does that actually look to you as someone who has wisdom? Does that action exhibit any form of wisdom? No, it does not. Okay, but it shows the trait of foolishness. Okay, being disobedient even when you see that there's no need to be, and you've been warned and you've been told exactly what the consequences are and the outcome will be. So, a very, very important takeaway. So we ought to be obedient. Once more, obedience is the key. So we ought to be able to listen and be receptive of the word that is given to us. Because listening is one thing, but being receptive to the word is a completely different thing, because a word can go forth, but no action follows. And so a word without action it doesn't breed anything, any results. It's in taking action that the results are actually achieved. Right? So guys, I just want you to take those things from this chapter, okay? So I'm gonna leave that right there. Please remember to continue to walk in your salvation. And if you've not yet gained it, then seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day. Bye.